Okay, so we're continuing. We're talking about functions. I believe this is our 12th video. I'd have to double check on that, but I think so. But anyway, we're continuing with our discussion on functions, and I've got to get my gear together. Here we go. The pencil, and we're ready for action. So let me put the title up there again, and namely functions. That's what we're got to worry about right now. Where's that? That's 2.3 in your that's 2.3 in your I'm sorry, in your book. It's 2.3 and it's homework number 8. So we're dealing with functions still. Okay, so we're continuing pretty much where we left off, and we did the vertical test last. But here, let me show you something else. What if you have a case like this? I guess I'll call it problem number 2. I think I called problem number 1 last time. It's a continuation. What if you're presented with this, y squared equals x, and you're asked, is this a function? Yeah, just like we were talking about before, is it yes or no? Is it a function or not? So here's what you do. Let's go see what happens with y alone. Go find y alone. So the way to do that, we've talked about this in the past, is take the square root of the left. That'll get us y. Whatever you do to the left, you got to do to the right. So y is equal to square root of x. Now remember, just remember this is a little tangent from the past. If you take the square root of 16, then there is 2 answers. There's the plus 4 and the negative 4. So over here, when we took the square root of both sides, this is a plus or minus. Now remember, the same x can't have two x's, can't have the same y. 2 x's can't have the same y. Can't have the same y. And that's what we have over here. We have plus square root of x gets us to the same y, and minus square root of x gets us to the same y. So therefore, you'd have to answer no, this is not a function, not a function. Okay, so these are situations where we're using tests to see, are we dealing with a function or are we not dealing with a function? That was the question. Here comes number 3. What if you're staring at something that looks like this? It says x minus 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 9. And is it a function? Yes or no? Now, hopefully you can recognize from this, and this, that this is the equation of a circle. We've seen this before. This is an equation of a circle. So if that's the case, what does a circle look like? It looks like this. And if you put a line through it, it fails the vertical line test. Fails the vertical line test. Because a vertical line goes through 2 spots, right? It cut through here, that vertical line cut through here and cut through here, and therefore you answer no, this is not a function, not function. Okay, so that is the story with that. Now, let's see how much room we have. Bringing this up a little bit. Okay, so now our next question is as follows. Actually, this is going to have to be a short video because this is I don't have enough space to do a good job with the next topic that we got to deal with. All part of functions. So we'll stop this video right here.